Ellen Goldberg hasn't lived in her childhood home in New Jersey for over a decade. But when COVID shut down her beloved theater industry, she was suddenly unemployed and unable to pay rent.
I know about half my friends are living with their parents or had to give up their apartments because they don't know how they're going to pay rent next month.
Nearly 50% more renters are now moving back in with their parents compared with pre-COVID. That's according to a new study by Exemple, a rental listing site. Millennials are moving back most, up 75% from a year ago.
You were a complete independent adult, had a career you were really proud of, and an apartment you were proud of, and then it's all whisked away in a matter of days.
Ellen's parents see it a little differently.
It's been a surprise that we didn't know we would get, and so we're looking at it as a gift.
A gift with some surprise expenses.
We've actually just put some more money into the house. The most important thing was upping the Wi-Fi because now we have 3 people with a lot of devices.
They're not making big changes because Ellen says the minute Broadway opens, she's going back. And beleaguered New York City will likely offer her a gift, cheaper rent.
I'm very excited that hopefully it might be a renter's game when I get back.
Now, Ellen may be going back as soon as possible, but there has definitely been a shift in the housing market nationally. Sales of multi-generational homes have jumped very high this year, and builders are reporting bigger demand than usual for multi-gen floor plans. In other words, Joe, this may not be temporary at all.
We thought, Diana, that trend with millennials to stay at home was reversing. And here we are, and now it looks like, what's the Godfather 3? You pull me back in. I guess as quickly as some were finally moving out, they're pulling back. I'm with those parents, though. Come on back. Whenever we have, the opportunity to have our kids come back, we're like, we got room. We miss you. Not that we, I'm torn. I could go both ways. It is kind of a gift when they come back and you spend a lot more time with them.
It is a great gift, but it's actually really interesting because you did see millennials were the forefront of all that housing demand, especially the older millennials as they started to have kids, get married, et cetera. But what's really, when you talk to the builders, they have all these great design plans where you basically have your own apartment within the house. And we were seeing that a bit before the pandemic. We were seeing that move. Now they say it's so many more people coming in and wanting these different types of floor plans. So it's just not necessarily the pandemic driven perhaps, but going much further out because you're not going to buy a multi-gen home if you don't expect to be there for at least 5 years probably, right?